We are now on the map. Now you guys can hear me in Discord land.
Mm. Are we live?
We should be live, yes, and I'm hearing us live, so I'm assuming we are live.
The folks at home can hear us now.
I need to crank you all up a whole bunch because I had you still down from Final Fantasy IX music. There we
All
go.
right.
Now they should be able to hear you.
All right, crank me, DM.
Yeah. You guys see that cute rat that goes, yeah.
No,
Are
don't
you
think I've
all
seen the cute rat that goes,
really
yeah.
low?
What was that, Jelly?
Are you also really low? You guys are really quiet tonight. I'm max volume.
They sound fine to me.
I'll turn my stuff up a bit. I might have played with it a little bit in Discord by accident.
JD, I thought you said you were cranking us. And here I sit, uncranked.
Broken hearted.
It's all he ever wanted.
Came to get cranked and only farted.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can turn it up anymore. The Discord is maxed out. I will just move the mic a little bit closer to me and a little bit better.
Well, yeah, I can
You're
hear
good.
everyone except Jelly just fine. So I think that's where the disconnect is between the rest of us and Jelly.
I had her turn all y'all down.
Let me see. Half my buttons aren't showing up right now anyway.
Oh no.
I don't want that. That'll end the call.
I'm gonna mute myself for a moment and check out the stream. Y'all keep fucking talking. Y'all keep talking with your
We shall
beautiful
keep
voices.
talking. I know I heard myself good. I didn't quite wait for you all. There's Matt talking.
Yeah, I hear that.
Am I any?
What?
I don't know how necessarily to make myself louder.
I can hear you good, Jelly. Den, I didn't catch you yet say a thing.
Hi. I'm talking now.
So when I was listening to the stream, myself and Jelly were kind of blowing out the mics.
I'll turn. See, I could barely hear Jelly on stuff. I'm going to turn you down a skosh and then just see what's going. I'm going to click you directly and see your audio stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and try my laptop because it may be my phone itself is just. Let me try this. Did that do anything?
Yeah, you sound.
Yeah, you sound
you're
much better
clearer and
already.
Easier. It took the channel off speaker for some reason and had it running through my regular phone like I was talking on the phone.
Oh no.
Well, that would be the reasonings for it, I guess.
All right.
Okay, now we're good.
Yeah.
Party adventurers. The four horsemen of the Mepocalypse. Whatever you want to call yourselves.
Is it offensive to call ourselves horsemen, considering that we
I was wondering that myself.
in the
It's a little
party?
bit culture appropriation, to be quite honest.
I mean,
Harvey attempted to make a Fey pact with a hag, which, upon finding out what his deal actually was, Charizard-style suplexed Vital throwed her into the ground, in which Bloom just chain stomped her to the ground as a boar. I think Cantaloupe tried to shoot her with an arrow, but kept hitting stuffed animals behind her. And give me a second. Kenneth said it was spikes or poison. You put something in the air that fucked up the witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all got delicious prizes. The one thing I forgot to mention, just to streamline a lot of this while y'all are sprinting through grabbing her stuff, she had a key ring that you're using for just lock doors automatically. I haven't been checking because I assumed you're just going to use the key, cutting out the boring part.
yay.
I like that.
2 weeks ago, also, Cantaloupe and Harvey, I don't remember if the other two followed you, You went to the rocking horse, and you noticed that it was sentient and crying, and had a hole in its head.
And Canterlope did
I was
determine that it was the unicorn.
Yep. And Harvey took this one and only opportunity he would ever have to ride a unicorn.
You gotta follow your dreams.
And then we couldn't figure out how to fix it just yet, so we just went yoink and took the unicorn with us.
Oh yeah. You have it under. Either have it on top of a horse or like under someone's arm or something. Yeah.
Canterlope's been carrying it around.
It's like a heavy.
We got a
item
couple
in
big
Lethal
boys in the party. We're doing okay.
Or yeah. And we found some letters.
Oh yeah. You went to the aviary and you found letters explain that there's a Jabberwock hunting the three sisters, or at the very least guarding something from them.
That about does it.
Yeah, there is a list of things that was put in. What channel was that? Public character stuff? No,
I think it was
info for PCs.
Yeah, it's probably info.
Well, I guess I'm going to use my I'm gonna go ahead and just use my character feat, my background feat. I forget the name of it, but basically I asked the DM for which option would be the best course of action. And in this case, I am looking for whatever room that I feel would most likely have the things I'm missing.
You saw of Granny Nightshade.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of a creepy old lady, and if you know one thing about creepy old ladies,
She has her charms.
What?
Yeah, she has her charms. I mean, sure, she doesn't have like the classical trademarks of beauty, but she knows what she wants and she's willing to do what's necessary to take it. There can be an attractive quality about that.
So like most old ladies,
Pushy.
You've seen that they keep most of their valuables either in the cupboards, away from everyone else, or hidden away in their bedroom.
Not in the sewing room and those little cookie tins.
No.
Yeah.
Those actually have that's just needles and thread. You can check there if you want though.
Yeah,
Nah,
those are
it's
sewing
alright.
kits.
Now, the one time I go in there looking for sewing kits, I'll find actual cookies. But no, I'm gonna go rummage through Granny Nightshade's bedroom.
All right.
Check the
That's
drawers.
the kitchen. The room has two closed doors with a 20-foot high balcony and leading out, and a staircase descends from it as well. Almost everything in this bedroom is orderly, from the bed with a patchwork quilt to ornamental pigs arranged in a neat row on the dresser. Such tidiness is at odds, however, with the decaying dollhouse sitting on the bedside table. 30-foot-tall edifice has seen better days and is now besmirched by peeling paint, mold, and rot. A slight, ominous whooshing comes from its windows. Behind the dollhouse, by the mirror, moths flutter inside a large bell jar. Facing one another, along the outer wall are a pair of doors. Next to the door, closest to the staircase, is a wooden rocking cradle with neatly folded blankets in it.
I look at the dollhouse and just kind of rub my temples. Oh, God, I can only imagine the kind of fucked up shit that's happening in there. All right. I kind of jiggle the dollhouse and just see if there's like any like little crying dolls that pop out or something like that.
It's the kind that sort of like has a latch on the front that opens up to a diorama in it. Yes.
All right, so I fucking unlatch it and see what horror show awaits me.
Oh boy.
Opening. Oh, sorry. The lid. It's not on the front. It is on the top, like a lid on the toy box. My fault. When you go to unlatch it,
I take the house's pants off. What
Whoa.
bits do I find inside?
Yo.
you see on it a mystical shimmer in the shape of a lock.
God. I'm assuming that it's not something I see an obvious key for.
No, it is arcanic in origin.
Arcanic. That sounds German. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick search around the room, see if I can find anything that looks like it would fit this keyhole. I guess I'm going to roll for perception here. Let me find that and roll 20. It's going to be a flat D20 roll for me. 13.
Besides the things I mentioned, I'm double checking something. Give me a second.
Yeah, and I'm specific. If it helps narrow things down, I'm specifically looking for keys, not just searching the room in general.
Da da da. Da, ba. No. You do not find anything of note. It seems to just be almost as if you are sitting in a dollhouse made out of a log on how fake and pristine and plastic everything appears to be.
God, is this one of those things where I'm actually in the dollhouse, but I'm not in the dollhouse, but I am in the dollhouse?
Oh, I wish.
All right. Well, either way, that's my turn for the moment. Let's go ahead and move to someone else.
Yeah, you three, are you going to check another location to try to help the horse? You want to check out a room by yourself? What you want to do?
Sure.
Also like the idea of going through what she's got in the bedroom. Just because I feel like that's where people usually keep their good shit. So Kenneth is going to roll perception in that room. Specifically, I'm kind of like looking under the bed, right? Because if people are going to be weird about storing their money, it's usually under the mattress.
Oh, hey, Kenneth.
Aye.
Looking for hat monsters again?
No, hopefully gold.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just thought maybe because, the last time we found something under the bed, it killed one of our party members.
Yikes.
I mean, that would suck, but, like, more importantly, gold.
Fair enough.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10.
You find
Not great.
a bright pink singular slipper that has a scorch mark on it.
Ooh, don't like that.
I mean,
Does it
so
fit?
it's like old lady fashion, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like an old lady slipper, but it's only one of them, and it has burn marks.
Kenneth drops it like it is.
Chankala.
He drops it like because he thinks it's absolutely disgusting,
Oh, La Chancla.
and he can just kind of like rubs his fingers on the back of his pants, like to wipe them off.
Find anything?
Nope.
Yeah, this room's kind of bullshit.
Bloom, what would you like to do?
I'd like to check out the sewing room.
Sounds good. Let's go to the sewing room while these two are rubbing their heads together. You find a 5-foot wide balcony that overlooks Granny Nightshade's garden outside. Dunderhead! Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do this voice right. Dunderhead! Cries a scratchy voice as you enter the cluttered chamber. Those tatty sleeves won't serve as socks for a chicken. Start again! A plump halfling boy and a young, fluffy bugbear sit at workbenches, watched over by a living child-sized doll with buttons for eyes. An animated carpet prances around the children who pay it no attention. The sewing room contains rolls of fabric, bobbins of thread, knitting needles, and pin cushions.
So it's a life-size fake child yelling at me?
She's yelling at the two people that are working and sewing in there to make clothing for dolls. And it's basically just like a somewhere between a Coraline doll or a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
Dim,
gonna go
same. I
there.
couldn't understand what JD was saying either.
Yeah, he kept cutting out.
Oh, I am sorry. Let me fix that. I chose a bad voice for that. Dunderhead. Those tatty sleeves won't serve as socks for a chicken. Start again.
That's a
Okay,
sweet voice
thank you.
now.
Because I had no idea what was going on after Dunderhead.
I chose a bad voice option. I was made of stupid.
So what is? It's a wooden child.
Yeah, it's sort of like a wooden child with just thin cloth on it with buttons for eyes, yelling at the other two that are working with a living carpet marching around the two kids.
And one of the kids is a bugbear, and the other one's a halfling child.
Yes.
Okay. Um. And the kids aren't paying. No one's paying any mind to me at all.
Uh, are you walking in, or have you just cracked open the door?
I've cracked open the door, but like my head is pretty much in there right now.
Okay, yeah, no, then they haven't bothered you yet. No, they're too busy watching the kids, and the kids are too busy trying to sew.
Okay. What's the CR of a raccoon?
Uh, it's got it. I'm gonna be nice and say it's badger-like. Badgers are in the. Oh, I'm assuming it's badger-like. Aren't badgers in the book?
Yeah, I'm looking real quick.
Wait, they have badgers but not raccoons?
Yeah, badgers are more fantasy-y.
Wow.
I'm not seeing. Badgers have a CR rating of 0.
Of
But
what?
that doesn't mean they can't kill you.
Their challenge rating is 0.
Of 0?
Yes, you can badger if you'd like.
I would. Um. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Can I summon 8 raccoons?
Oh my god.
Yes, you could summon 8 raccoons. What is your plan with these raccoons?
I would like to summon my plan is to release the raccoons, wait till all of the wooden boy and the rug are distracted by the raccoons in the sewing room. And then try and take out the wooden child who's ordering people around.
So you said the raccoons are going to focus on the carpet while you and distract the child while you just bonk the child on the head?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a flat 8 badgers. Give me a second. Look at that, and then I gotta look at the critter. This is the most strategic use of raccoons I've seen in quite a while.
How long do they stay around
Yeah.
afterwards? I hope it's a while.
Are you summoning from the hallway you were standing in, or from like the window outside?
From me peeking in the door, I would like my hands to create badgers in the room, not raccoons.
Yeah, sorry, raccoons. You're sending them from your hall, you said?
Yeah, from where I'm standing in the doorway. The plan is to have the door cracked open enough for me to go, ha ha, raccoons. And then once the raccoons are in there, I jump in, I shut the door behind me, I take care of business.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d8, which is thematically important, to determine like how useful these raccoons are. I have the word badger in front of me, so I'm going to say it at least 8 more times.
Rip
You're good.
everybody in that room.
The way this spell works is they are friendly to me and my companions. They obey any verbal commands that I issue them. And if I don't issue them any commands, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions.
Alright, what is the command you give them? What do you tell them? What do you tell your raccoons after 8 raccoons come out of a duct next to you?
Mischief. Cause mischief.
They kind of give you a raccoony thumbs up, and then rush into the room. You kind of hear a crash and a shatter as you walk in, or you can see from the doorway. Let me put it that way. 2 of the raccoons are holding down the carpet, giving it trouble to get up. One of them is on the doll's head that was talking, trying to steal a necklace from it. And the remaining 5 are just grabbing shiny objects from the wall and like little sewing equipment and just kind of tossing it at whichever one they can reach, whichever humanoid they can reach closest to them, the carpet or the doll.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. While all of them are doing that, I would like to rush in.
Rush it!
Let me double check. I've got this spell real quick. I don't, so we're not going to do it. I'm just going to rush in and hit the doll on the head, or so with
right.
my staff.
You bonk it and it sort of crumples down as if strings were cut from it. The raccoons just continue to rifle around in its pockets and, you know, put their fingers in various spots like its nose to see if they can find anything of value in there. The 2 kids kind of look at you in shock while raccoons explode around the room.
Oh my gosh.
Those children are so lucky.
So what's the rug doing?
The rug has been subdued by 2 raccoons holding it down and at least 3 others. The 5 that were not holding anything down were just throwing junk on top of it, so it's weighted down.
Okay. I will clap my hands and go, that's enough.
They all kind of nod at you and then flee out of the various windows they can find in the room.
I am so sorry for frightening you, children, but I had no way of doing this by myself.
The bugbear, she sort of, oh, thank you. We're fine. We're fine. Those 2 are some real jokes.
One more time, dear?
They're jokes. They're mean.
Oh, the people that the raccoons helped me took care of.
Yeah. That they're a rug and pincushion.
Well, I have good news for you. We have taken care of the hag, and you and your friends are now free. We're just trying to gather them all up. Is there anything of worth in this room?
I guess, yeah, here. And she reaches into her pocket. She hands you some dust of corrosion in a sack. And I think it's 35 gold of things. Give me a sec to grab that exact number. It's a golden... Oh, here you go. Yeah, golden yarn, various other colors of silk, and 5 painted thimbles. And it adds up to being 50 gold pieces added to the pile.
Oh, lovely, dear. Now, you can join your friends down. I think we left them in the main toy workshop.
That's all that sounded. They're probably looting the place. I'll go help. And they kind of wander down. The halfling stops, looks at you at the door for a second, waves with that child wave where they just kind of fold their hand together a couple times and then runs back to catch up with the bugbear.
Lastly, before they head out, I go, are you hungry? If so, meet me by the kitchen soon. I'll be unlocking it.
Cantaloupe, what do you do?
What do you do, traveler? I would like...
You had a chance to make a roll, would you?
Okay, I would like. Have we checked out the study? I'd like to check out the study.
I don't think. No, you have not checked out the study.
Always a good place for shit.
The study.
The study.
A staircase runs along the wall of the circular room and climbs to an upper level. Tucked behind curtains of moss and ivy are numerous bookshelves. Bearing ancient tomes built into one of the bookcases is a tall oval mirror in a wooden frame. Flickering candlelight emanates from the eye socket of a human skull resting on an open roll-top desk.
Wait, what's flickering?
Candles that are in a human skull on a roll-top desk.
Okay. Hold on, let me check something. I have nothing useful. Okay. He Cantaloupe goes over and blows out the candle.
You now stand in a dark room.
Shit.
Nice. Way to go.
Amazing. Damn it.
You're finding
Subtract
us
2
so
from
much.
your perception check for the rest of the
Fuck.
for the rest of the game. You poked yourself in the eye.
Fuck. God damn. Shit.
Ah.
Fine. He gropes around for another light source. Are there no windows in here?
There is enough as you're pawing around trying to find it. You open the door that you came from, and it lets enough light in you can see pretty well.
Kick
Oh,
out
thank
the
goodness.
windows with your horsey hooves.
Oh no.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. You got the hooves.
You know what? All right. I'll kick out one window.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll to kick out the window with my horsey
Lead into
hooves?
those stereotypes.
There are no windows in the room.
Okay, fine.
There's bookshelves
it.
of moss and that sort of thing, and
It's
a
a
big
yes
spooky
and
mirror.
game, JD.
It says right here in the DM guide for this adventure, there can never be windows in the study. It will break the game.
Oh.
Oh shit.
It lets
be
you
too
backwards
OP
long jump
otherwise.
to the end.
Shit. All right. He looks over all the books. What, anything that catches his eye? Do I have to roll perception?
There are 8 books that are all situated in the bookshelf that are wriggling and moving slightly. They all have a frog's body stitched onto the spine. And those are the 8 books that seem the most interesting to you.
Do they seem undead?
No, they are not undead. The frogs seem to be dead, but just animated through what's beneath them rather than through undead magic.
The books are wriggling. Did I hear that right?
The frogs that are sewn onto the spines are.
Ah, I see.
Okay, because I heard I also thought the books were wiggling. I mean, basically they are. For all intents and purposes, we got wiggling books in here.
Oh, shit.
God. It's some fucking JoJo's Part 4 type shit.
All right. Whichever one looks the most like
Wiggly.
a cute plump frog, like a toad that you find in any Oklahoman garden. He goes for that one.
Roll me a d8.
Okay.
Yes.
Any modifiers?
No. 1.
Fuck.
So you get yourself a big fat book with a frog on it.
Yay.
When you open it up, it is labeled. What languages can you? What languages do you know?
Let me look. Common, Vegapygmy, and Null.
All right. This is written in common.
Yay.
The titles on the inside says all things sticky, slippery, and sweet, written for children. And it seems to illustrate and describe substances that would fascinate them, such as boggle oil, troll spittle, and various flavors of tree sap. It is a modern day equivalent to like a slime kit.
Ooh. You. All right, he moves on to the next frog book.
Are you,
I want to know what these books are.
I will
They
give
wiggle.
you all 8 books for you to pick
Fine.
up. And we'll check on the 2 goobers while you look at the books that would interest you.
It's frog book time.
So
It's frog book
Harvey's
time.
so Harvey's getting a little annoyed by he's not finding what he's looking for here, and he's ready to just start some shit. And he tells Kenneth, Kenneth, could you do me a favor? And I bet you'll find what you're looking for if you search the cabinets here. Why don't you go take those a look while I take matters into my own hands with this creepy little dollhouse.
I mean, if you're into the dollhouse, that's fine. I don't think there's anything valuable in there, though.
I take my my big fuck off sword off my back. Not really sword. It's like the lance Great Maul mop thing that I've been using the whole time. And I lift it over my head, ready to just smash the shit out of this dollhouse because I'm tired of this shit. And
roll me a D100.
What's that?
Roll me a D100.
Ooh, okay.
While this is happening, Kenneth has backed up. He does not want to get little wooden chunks or whatever is going to be exploding out of that thing in his hair.
Specifically his hair.
Specifically the hair.
Nice, you guys.
Nice.
For some reason, Harvey goes nice.
Nice.
As you see, Harvey raise his weapon with violent intent. A black mist seems to emanate from him until the entire room is just
From
fogged.
him?
Yeah, from him specifically.
You cut out there, JD.
Oh, sorry. From Harvey, black mist seems to come out, and a perpetually magic darkness is in the room. Oh, I'm sorry. It surrounds you specifically.
You also cut out again.
So
It surrounds Harvey specifically.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with my Viki.
Well, are you seeing this shit?
I kind of thought you already had that around you because, like, I didn't want to say anything. It's a little weird, but you are a little smelly.
Harvey sniffs his armpits. Well, yeah, well, fair enough, I guess. And I try my best to bring down the weapon onto the dollhouse to just smash the shit out of it.
You hear a solid thud as if you use a wooden spoon to kind of hit like a thick plastic bowl. That sort of echoing effect that's it clearly has like a force field of some sort around it.
What? Oh, God darn it! What am I supposed to do with this damn thing? And what? I'm not used to. He looks at his comically oversized weapon. Oh, usually things die when I hit them with this.
I mean, is it really that important to hit the dollhouse?
I hit it again.
Roll me another D100.
Awkward.
Let's see how stinky he gets.
You know, performance
Please.
issues is something that all men have to deal with sooner rather than later.
Listen.
I got a 70.
You feel slightly healthier.
Ooh.
Hit it
Oh.
again.
Any less stinky?
Yeah, DM, am I any less stinky?
No, you still have darkness permeating from you, filling the room.
Kenneth backs up. He doesn't want to get near the stink cloud.
Eldritch stink lines coming off you there.
This time, instead of going after the dollhouse, I swing the sword into the cabinets and see if the cabinets, just the normal cabinets, burst open.
A third D100, please. If you roll 71, I swear to God. Okay.
96. The
That
opposite of
was funny.
69. Not nice.
All right. You find yourself drawn to looking at the ground. You feel as if a spectral hand is forcing you to stare at the ground and look at nothing else but the floor and your 2 feet.
I feel
Your 2
shame.
sexy, thick feet.
But those feet, oh man, those grippers be gripping.
Your bunny feet?
I hold out one of my feet and just kind of flex the toes a little bit.
In darkness, so you can't even see it, Kenneth.
Oh yeah. Kenneth don't see shit.
Yeah, thankfully Kenneth can't react to that particular thing. Kenneth kind of like puts his hands up and like goes to one of the little cabinets, like, "Okay, big guy, I'll look in the cabinets. If that's what you want." He opens a cabinet.
In the cabinet of the bedroom, there is. Besides, you see other glass cases that hold cocoons in them. Some with moths that seem to have emerged. I don't know if moths use cocoons. I forgot to look.
They do.
Okay, good. You see some moths that seem to be rather fresh, flexing their wings and expanding them, as if they have just emerged from it. Besides that, there seems to be a scroll, and let's say like a jar of pennies, but they're all not pennies for the Feywild. They're all human pennies.
Okay. Kenneth takes the scroll and then closes the cabinet, and he says, "It's just a bunch of bugs."
It's got to be I mean, the last hag had a book with all the things that she had taken.
I mean, she had a little scroll thing. I haven't read it yet, but she has a scroll.
For God's sakes, what's on the scroll?
What is on the scroll, DM?
On the scroll is if there it is. Okay.
What's in the box?
You see,
What's in the scroll?
It's got the written names on it: Cradlefall, Pincushion, and then says like must be. It says it has those two written very neatly, and then beneath them, must be punished for learning the lock.
In character, out of character, I know what that means. In character, I'm like, what the hell does this mean?
It's either something weird and kinky, or like she's being an asshole to the children. And considering the hag, it feels like that's about a 50-50.
The children. So there's a lock right here.
Children.
And some of the sounds like some of the kids might know the lock. Maybe we could find the little rat bastard she's talking about and have them open this up.
Yeah, I bet something cooler or very expensive's in there.
If it's in her bedroom and it's magically locked, maybe... And then Harvey just runs out the door without finishing the thought.
Bloom, did you want to go to the kitchen? I know you mentioned that.
Yeah, my next step was the kitchen, just because I remember the kid being like, "I've got the mold to make the kitchen key." Like, why don't I just open the kitchen and feed the children?
All right, let's go to the kitchen then. Your kitchen adventure is...
Let's all go to the kitchen.
I feel like your good berries are gonna feed the kids a lot easier and more fillingly than anything you find in a hag's kitchen.
You don't know.
Also, at the same time, I've given everyone all the good berries I already have.
And you know
I throw
there's
2 good
pancake
berries on the
mix in
floor.
The
There's so
squalid...
many.
Oh, go ahead.
Continue.
The squalid kitchen is carved out of the trunk of the fallen oak. A large clay oven sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. Sickly sweet vapors emerge from a cauldron that rests atop the oven. A young human girl, shackled to a work table, is hard at work peeling potatoes. She sets to the floor nearby is a padlocked iron gate through which you hear a gruff male voice say, Are those potatoes I smell?" And by the oven, you notice a little green dragon about the size of like a. You notice next to the oven a little green dragon about the size of a Scotty dog coiled up next to the oven, dozing. Fumes rise from the wormling's nostrils.
Okay, so there's a gate where I hear a really gruff man's voice, and then there's like a dog dragon curled up next to the stove
Yeah,
with
under the
this little girl
stove.
peeling potatoes.
Yeah, under the stove is where you heard the voice, and then this girl peeling potatoes. So at the countertop next to them too.
I just kind of look at the girl like, do you know this voice? Like, how does she react to somebody being in the kitchen that's not Granny or another child?
She kind of looks at you and then just goes back down to the potatoes and just shrugs a little bit.
Yes, they are potatoes. Who's asking?
Oh, that's the oven man. It's no big deal.
Well, it's a bigger deal than you imagine right now, dear, because it is your lucky day. Or unlucky if you prefer to spend your life peeling potatoes.
Ah, you don't say. Yeah, that'd be nice. The oven man. I mean, he's the man in the oven. He keeps it hot.
Oh, the oven man. Does he get a share of the potatoes?
He gets whatever falls between the grates.
Hmm. Does he have a name?
I don't believe so. No.
Mr. Oven Man, can you hear me?
And you kind of hear a grumble and just, who is this?
A friend, hopefully.
What do you want?
I want to make sure we don't leave you unfed. Are you stuck in the oven? Do you choose to be in the oven? Are you bound to the oven? What are you?
But you're out there. You see it's locked. It is clearly not locked. It is just latched. I'm stuck in here. Bring if you want to feed me. Bring me that damned witch.
I could, actually. She's already dead.
Even better. She won't put up a fight.
Is the witch still lying dead in the toy factory area?
She bursts into a pile of ashes. Ashes, but there's still kind of a frame there.
Pile of asses.
Pile of ashes.
Are the ashes at least sweep upable?
Yes.
So I have good news and bad news. The good news is I can bring her to you. The bad news is she's already basically been burned up.
That's fine by me. We can That's fine by me. Those are some refried. That's a refried bitch if I've ever heard of one. Give her.
Okay, absolutely. And I look at the little girl during this interaction if she's like telling me, no, don't feed her to the man.
No, she is fine with it as there is no sign that Scapatha is there, so it's at worst it's just a funny little joke to her.
Okay, I will go sweep up as much as I can of Scapatha and bring it back to the oven man, unlatch it, or actually no, I'm not going to unlatch it yet, and sprinkle it through the grates at the bottom of the oven.
As you do that, the fire seems to grow and sort of kind of let out a quick tuft of flame from beneath whatever is in the oven. Let's say it's a pan. And he goes, yes! Yeah, that's her all right. Best meal I've had in some time.
So, what type of being are you? Like, can I keep you warm and transfer you to a different oven?
Oh no, I am a spirit, an elemental. You let me free, I'll find plenty to keep myself warm.
But you won't burn down any innocents' homes, correct?
No homes, no, I just want out of here. I'll go as far north as I can, non-stop.
Fine, but you need a name first.
Ah.
What about Bernard?
Uh,
Bernie.
Bernard.
I like Bernie. How do you feel about Bernie?
Bernie is good, yes.
Okay, Bernie. I'm going to tell you the best path to get out of here, so you don't accidentally burn anything down right now, because
I
there are
am
still children in the house.
I am once again asking you to open the chamber for me.
How do I feel about letting him out? Like, does it seem like he's gonna be a good guy?
He seems honest to his word, and he will just leave. He has been there long enough to know he does not want to be there.
Okay. Small child, back away from the oven. I will scooch the dog away, as the dragon dog away as well, if he is in the way. And then I will stand to where I will not be blocking the oven door whenever I open it, and I will go, okay, I'm going to let you free. Got it?
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
undo the latch, and let him go.
As you do this, a roaring flame in the shape of a man bursts from the oven door, hits a window with a light scorch mark, and the window busts open with scorches kind of around it as he goes flying out, and you hear a faint "thank you" as he goes. Uh,
Can't wait to see you again, Bernie.
the wormling looks at you and goes, "Hey, I was just getting warm."
You can. We will find you another warm spot, dear.
I'm cool. I'm not allowed in the dollhouse no more. I'm not allowed in the oven's not gonna be hot no more. Those boxes keep moving around. I don't know where I can nap no more.
At this point,
Boxes.
Harvey bursts in. Who said it's on about the dollhouse?
God damn it, Harvey. He did, and I was getting there.
I grab him by the collar. Do you know how to get into the dollhouse?
I was trying to make a friend, but okay.
Yeah, she seems nicer than you. You seem like the kind of guy who would comb his hair over. Get it hair. Hair. HARE hair. It's a
I
joke.
was about
Hair
to tell
refers to
him he can
hair.
curl up on me and nap on me for now, and then I was going to go find you because he mentioned a thing that sounded interesting.
I lift him up higher and I list the names off the scroll. Cradlefall,
Yes.
Pincushion. Do these two names mean anything to you?
Yeah. That's my name.
I drag him up the stairs bodily.
Oh my god.
Bloom can come if she wants.
I am following after you, fussing at you, about to hit you over the head with my cane,
That's
like
fine.
my staff, like a cane, to get you to let go of the dragon. He will cooperate if you don't throttle him.
Yeah, well, you can roll an opposed strength checks against Harvey if you like, but otherwise he's getting drug up there.
While this is happening,
Amazing.
Cantaloupe, what do you do?
Oh, what else was in... Wait, where am I?
You have not checked out the Tin Soldier Barracks, the Workhouse Dormitories, the cupboards, the family tree, the textile mill, the study, or the Red Cap Patch.
No, I'm in the study, right?
Yeah, you're in the study.
What else was in the study?
Oh, I gave you 8 books, and you to decide which one you want to read through.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot here. I shall read these later with my friends. Let's see. You know, it's stuffy out here, he says to himself. I think I'll go out to the red cap patch.
As you enter the red cap patch, almost everything about the... Oh, that's the wrong one. To one side of the giant toppled tree is a grove of bearded willows. On the bank of a murky woodland pond, a patch of tilled earth spreads beneath their boughs. The cap of several red toadstools just beginning to emerge from the loam.
Yes, this is about what I expected. He taps on one of the caps.
It wiggles a bit, and you kind of hear like,
Oh my. He pulls it up out of the ground.
as you do, you pull up a malformed, misshapen red cap. His left arm and his right leg seem to be fully adult, but everything else seems to be made out of baby parts.
Oh my, you're not done. He shoves it back in the ground.
Yeah, put that back in the oven.
Turn that poop into wine. Yeah, he shoves it back down. Never mind. I think I'll catch up with the others.
As you walk into Granny Nightshade's bedroom, you see Bloom trying to explain how friendship works. And how,
Or at least
yeah,
you don't have to throttle the thing just to get an answer. He would have given it to you. God damn it, Harvey.
Sometimes friends throttle
Virus
friends.
isn't always the answer.
Sometimes they share other benefits as well.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they
But
like
those
the throttling.
benefits only involve throttling when both parties consent.
And this is a child anyway, so we're not going to be doing that.
Cantaloupe has no context. He just answered the first thing he heard.
Harvey deposits this character in front of the dollhouse. Open.
You serious? What do I get out of it?
I do not say anything else other than I just pop a squat next to him. I look him right in the eyes and I say, open.
You can come with me afterwards, and I will always provide you a warm place to sleep.
Does he still have the stink cloud?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Am I still emanating darkness?
You are no longer emanating darkness, but you still feel an uneasy way. You feel uneasily healthy. You feel healthy, but you know it's not quite right.
Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling the power of friendship here.
Wait, you keep me warm. Do I get jerky skins?
You know, friendship is
I will
magic.
give you whatever snacks you wish.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll get folly snacks. I'll settle for cradly snacks. I just like folly snacks more.
What was that? You cut out for me.
You telling me I get folly snacks?
I don't know what it is, but as long as I can find them, I will provide them.
Sounds good to me. And he looks at the dollhouse and he goes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see the sort of mystic circle around it dissipate.
Hey, that's the code to the back door of the restaurant.
Hey, that's my password
To all my devices.
to all my devices.
Harvey can't help but just kind of view this dollhouse as a model now of the Buffalo Wild Wings he left back home.
Also, when Canterlope says that about the passcode, you see, if this was like a Telltale game, you see the little pop-up. Kenneth will remember that.
Oh no.
Nice.
Kenneth will remember that.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, what happens with this dollhouse now that it's been unlocked? It's like, we open this shit up, what's it doing now?
now that you have opened it up, you see a pair of embroidered velvet slippers at 15 gold. A false eye made of gold, which is 25 gold. A cracked hand meter with a gaudy bejeweled handle and frame, 65 gold. So altogether, that's 105 gold for those three things. And, give me a second. Harvey, you see a simple wand that emanates to you. It calls to you. You feel it calling you.
My princess wand?
Huh.
No, I grab it. I'm not precious at all with it. I take it. What do I do with it?
Is anyone touching Harvey?
Nope.
Nope.
Not yet.
Oh my god.
All right, Harvey. As you touch it, you feel a surge, and your eyes roll back. For everyone else, it feels like merely an instant. For you, you spend several minutes closing up your Buffalo Wild Wings. It is 2 a.m. As you're mopping the floor up in your human form, you see the back door is open. As you go out there to
Closed.
look, there's a gray, tattered child wearing a pig mask. She reaches out to you and says something you don't quite understand. And then you fall forward until you end up in a magical world as her hair. You find yourself back in Scabatha's bedroom. Now you're gay, and you have a wand of color spray.
Is it rainbow colors?
Have you found that which was lost?
While he's getting all gayified and like having his little moment, I will take the dragon into my arms and be like, there, we are good now.
So
let's dragon purr.
So for anyone who was worried, I wasn't planning on immediately yassifying Harvey the moment he turned gay. I wasn't planning on leaning into those stereotypes or anything like that.
I didn't even
Harvey
think
wasn't
about it.
capable of that.
No.
Yeah, Harvey was not yassified even when he was gay. Harvey looks at his hands and at the wand, and he kind of turns things over, and he takes a deep breath and just taking a mental inventory of himself. And to answer Canterlope's question, he looks over at Kenneth, and he looks over at he looks over at Canterlope. Not into the horse half, gotta be real, but it's not a deal breaker.
Oh my god.
It's not his kink, but he can work with it.
Mm-hmm.
My god.
Congratulations.
And he walks up to Canterlope and he says, well, to be quite honest, I'm not entirely certain, but I have to ask you. Do you know if the kids are all cleared out of the toy factory?
I don't know. Hey DM, did I have to go through the toy factory to get here? Where are we?
You are in the bedroom. I don't think you did. Let me check. It is mostly cleared. You've had kids go around and grab things for you. Oh, you have had kids go around and loot the place. They have warned other children's. I'm going to say they have been all cleared out. You've seen from the window, and you receive an extra 50 gold from all the things they've looted.
Oh yay. I haven't seen many children
Great.
in my wanderings.
Well, in that case, how about you and I go out behind the production line and I put a few kids in your toy factory?
Whoa! Oh my goodness.
note, Bloom will just.
You got it.
Of course, that fucking worked.
Lead the way.
I came up with the
way.
I came up with the
Something
most
like
vile
it's in
pickup
there.
line I could possibly think of, and of course it fucking worked.
You hear a little bit of a as she walks out of the room.
Oh my god.
What happens with Kenneth, who is supposed to be the prettiest boy in the room at all times?
Yeah. I mean, Kenneth's not interested in him. He doesn't have
Yeah.
money.
And Harvey makes no move on Kenneth.
To be fair, Kenneth has not been thirsting.
No.
So
Kenneth's been thirsting for money.
So I'm assuming that Harvey's going to be busy for the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, alright. Cantaloupe might be
Like, is
busy
it
for the next 10
necessary?
minutes because, young.
Or 5.
Yeah, not exactly fade to black, just let's not check in with these characters for a few turns.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, what are the cool ones doing?
Yeah, let the losers go do their thing.
You want to go look for other loot, Kenneth?
Yeah. Yeah, I would very much like some money.
By the way,
I did
Harvey
find-
did not pick up any money from the dollhouse, so Kenneth, that's yours.
Kenneth takes it. Was there any?
Yeah, there was about 105 gold worth of junk.
Yoink.
I did find some nice yarns and things I can possibly make you a scarf out of. I'm talking silk.
You lost me first at making, but then you said silk and I'm back in. Alright, so what have we not checked out?
I did the kitchen and set a thing free.
You have the textile mill, the family tree, the cupboards, the dormitory, and the tin soldier barracks.
We said she would keep stuff in the cupboards, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to start in the cupboards? Or do you want to divide and conquer, Kenneth?
I think we'd go faster through the cupboards if we did them together.
Okay.
Alright, so let's start going through those cupboards.
As you walk
Yeah.
in, it's sort of a walk-in closet, like pantry, of various closed cupboards. Moth clusters around a lantern that hang from the ceiling in the middle of a hallway, casting flighting shadows on the walls. The halls contain 3 sliding doors along the walls, and a heavier hinge door stands at the opposite end.
Okay.
You find... Give me a second. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Freely digging around the cupboard, you find... God damn it, sorry, I gave myself too many tables for this particular moment, I think. Where the fuck are my trinkets? My trinkets! You find yourself multiple stuffed animals of adequate property, but they are all a little cross-eyed. And they're, like, improperly designed cross-eyed, like someone punched in the stuffed animal on the various cupboards. You find 3 of them, or 2 of them, sorry. And after that, there's just the large cupboard in the back.
Yeah, let's open that large cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
In it, you find a small ghoul that's gray in skin, wearing a tattered dress, half wrapped in moth silk. Her arms crossed across her chest, and in one of her arms, in one of her hands, she holds a unicorn's horn.
Oh. Is the ghoul alive?
Oh shit.
She is not breathing, but you know, ghoul, you're aware enough from your magical past that ghoul could still be alive. It's just sitting there half wrapped in cocoon.
Kenneth throws one of the stuffed animals at it.
It lets out like a little cough and then just, ow! Did Granny send you?
Yes.
What's the job?
You cut out.
What's the job?
The job.
Yes.
How weak does this thing look?
Let's say on a scale of 0 to hit points, it's 17.
Okay. You're good.
I like that answer.
I would like to, dead.
I would like to die.
Well, I was gonna tell it, the job is done. You are ready. If you do not think the job is done, the job is that you are to die. And then I whack it with my staff.
You kind of hear she goes,
Like an old lady with a cane.
Hey, stop that. No, ah. She just kind of curls back up as moths start to cocoon her some more.
I will leave you alone if you give me the thing in your arms.
Not.
She seems to have fallen back into sleep, and her hands drop the unicorn horn.
I grab the horn.
Speaking of nut,
Whoa.
Transition.
Oh.
are you two still recreating Has Been Hotel?
I haven't watched it, so I couldn't tell you.
Do we have to roll to see if we enjoyed it or not?
Yeah, I don't know how deep we want to get into that. Is like roll to see if it was good.
You may roll your personal dice to find that out. I am not going to be touching that.
Yeah,
my God.
I'm honestly good with yeah. I will say that it's as Harvey's first, not first gay sex in a while, but first sex as gay in a while. I will say he probably wasn't that focused on whether or not Canterlope was enjoying it. His style, especially at this point, is more just like, not sure where a centaur's prostate is, but I'm gonna aim for where I think it would be.
See, I'm picturing that American Psycho sex scene where he's just like flexing in the mirror the whole time.
Not paying attention to the partner at all.
Oh my God.
Under normal circumstances, I think that would 100% be it. However, because Harvey is going through some stuff right now, I don't think he's going to be very distracted as
Did he
goes
cry?
about it.
Is the stuff he's
No.
going through centaur guts?
You know, maybe, but it's no. I don't think Harvey is going to be crying. No,
Okay.
Damn it.
I think he's going to be very distant through the whole thing. Like, no matter what y'all end up doing, he's going to be very distant.
Well, with the empirically better duo, now that you have a unicorn horn, what are you doing?
Well, I think the
Amazing.
ones fucking actually have the unicorns, so let's go ahead and clear out the rest of the house.
Oh shit! Is the unicorn just watching us bone?
Yes, I forgot.
I am not watching you bone.
It's like whenever a cat's stuck in the room and just stares at you
Yeah,
wide-eyed.
they made
You
the
don't notice
unicorn
it until you're
watch though,
done.
Bloom.
I think
Well-
at one point we forgot it was there and ended up like using it for balance.
Oh no. Oh no.
So
Yeah,
you two
no, it's
walk
canon
up. You see that Canterlope and Harvey are very sweaty and mildly uncomfortable, possibly smoking a cigarette.
I
Pass
think
that over here, please.
I think
What's
both
cigarette?
parties probably nutted, but at the same time it was still probably very cold and impersonal at the same time.
Possibly, but also Canterlope is very hormonal and
Fair enough.
didn't care about that part very much.
Fair enough.
You all can ERP when the stream is done.
And go ahead.
No, you go first, because I was just gonna awkwardly and uncomfortably.
God, I'm searching for a cigarette in my pockets. I don't know if I brought cigarettes with with me, but that's what I'm looking for, just as a something to do with my hands to avoid any sort of conversation about it.
My character probably has a joint.
Oh yeah, Bloom, you got anything? And then I realize, oh wait, Bloom is here.
Damn it, I don't have a pipe.
I mean,
Well, I checked.
they got that pipe.
The
So we
rocking
found a
horse.
unicorn horn.
Yeah.
We got like a unicorn,
Well, they
right?
deal with that. I just let him and them deal with that, and I look at the unicorn.
Anyone got a
rocky
smoke?
part.
Yeah, anyone got a? I could really use a cigarette right about now.
Did you say you insert the horn?
Well, I'm getting ready to, but I just keep looking at them like, and then I shake my head and I try and refocus.
I will say that we're also probably very cover. Like the alchemy jug is out, and we've been using the functions for lubricant. So we're all just slick with the contents of the alchemy jug.
Incredible.
So would you like to do
Fur
anything
matted.
else besides putting the horn and the unicorn?
JD
What?
desperately trying to move on.
Yeah, I would like to, Kenneth, if you don't mind, I would like to go ahead and continue with the unicorn.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, here it is. Yes.
Maybe he'll have some, like, unicorn magic, or I don't know what they really do, honestly.
Sometimes they're assholes.
I completely forgot this was
Aren't we
here.
all?
He passes
very
Bloom. Cantaloupe passes Bloom the rocking horse, blushing wildly. I'm so sorry.
You should. Anyways, we found this, and as I say we found this, I'll go ahead and put the horn where it goes, because I feel like describing it any other way is going to lead even further into the debauchery we've already experienced tonight.
There is
Does that horn need some lube?
a swirl of river water encircles the unicorn, and like the Swan Princess style transformation sequence, it appears as a fully grown, mighty unicorn stallion. And it goes, what happened?
You are so beautiful.
You were transformed into a rocking horse, but we're not sure why.
It's in and out of my mind. And he raises a hoof up to massage his temple.
In and out, you say.
The Granny Nightshade used me to fly across the night sky, give children naughty toys. I had a wife. I had a family. Oh.
I spoke with your wife. She's very eager to see you again.
Is that true? She's still here? She's still here at the lake?
As far as I know, we did go and visit her.
I would like to see her. Is there anything I could do for you before I go and see my beloved?
Do you have any, like, unicorn magic or money that you can give us? I don't know, maybe enchant something of ours to make it better? What do you have?
I could heal your wounds. I could send you anywhere you'd like within thither itself. Besides that, I would just be guessing, but I could try.
Oh, we're just down to Bloom and Kenneth needing to find their lost things, right?
Yes.
Comrades Bloom and Kenneth are missing things. Can you divine where their those that were lost are? Was a sentence that made sense.
I shall see. Things get cloudy when they aren't in thither. And he lowers his head and does like a hoarsely bow. And his horn kind of lets out like a little globe symbol for a second. And he stands up and goes, I feel there is a piece of a Kenny, a Canandra in a land called Yawn.
Sounds like a boar.
And as the other one, it seems to be skittering from place to place. It must be in the Palace of Heart's Desire.
That seems a little on the nose.
Could you point us in those directions?
This plane, it used to be one single place, and I would gladly show you. I would take you there myself. But when the Coven took in, when they took over, they split it. Neither of them willing to trust one another and to work together. Because of that, there's barriers we can't get through unless you know the way. I knew a little tin oil can. He knew how to get to Yawn. And as for the palace, I don't think anything can get there but a mighty Drake itself.
We need to
Man, I
return
hate
the
that guy.
children to get the oil can. I remember that now.
Well, that one will work out then. Let's go return the children.
I'm a Kendrick man more myself. You know, they not like us. They not like us.
Kennerlip has no idea what this means.
I have no idea what it means, like, legitimately, so.
Kenneth just gives him an apathetic nod. That's just what he does mostly when Harvey talks. Just like, yeah, sure, buddy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, wow.
The unicorn was saying you needed the help of a mighty Drake, and I was like, Drake's kind of a pussy.
Yeah. Kendrick and Drake are two rappers that are arguing because one of them called the other one a diddler, and the other one said, "No, I'm not a diddler. I just like children."
That's a diddler.
Yeah.
It is truly the diddler.
Whoa, diddle kid.
Okay, all right.
Diddle, man.
I diddle for good, and I diddle for evil.
Yes.
A diddly do?
Ugh.
If you'd like, I can send you to that oil can. I believe he was hanging out with some miscreants.
Send us to where now?
Yeah, where are you sending us?
I could send you to the oil can. He's living with miscreant children, is he not? I can zero in on them. Us unicorns
tree
have perfect
house
GPS.
I mean, if you're wanting to fast travel us to, you know, next location, then I think we got some other shit we got to resolve here real quick. But, you know, like, unless he wants to fast travel us to the locations where we need to go to resolve the stuff in Loomlurch.
We don't have to tell Blorbo.
can just
Blorbo's got
stay
her
here.
balloon, though.
I mean, yeah, but do we need the balloon?
I think as long as he has a glizzy, Blorbo will be happy.
Like, okay, so, like, Harvey doesn't like Blorbo, but I like Blorbo. And I want Blorbo to stay with the party.
Aw,
The audience should always be asking, "Where's Blurbo?"
the true Harvey crush.
No, it's no. It's
Enemies
just,
to lovers.
no, like I said, Harvey fucking does not care for him one way or the other. I just like stupid NPCs.
Enemies to glizzies.
Enemies to glizzies.
Working those glizzies, Harvey.
Well, if you're
Anyway,
if you still want
Go
to
ahead.
empty the loot out of here, by all means you
Yeah.
can. I bet there's still one important thing to the DM you should all find that he doesn't want to push you all towards.
well, maybe
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
Santa
with your
now.
maybe with your great and mighty unicorn magic, you could just isolate all the valuable treasure from the dungeon and just bring it out here, neat and not tidy on the lawn.
That would be a nice reward.
I could do that, but none of you are pure. I saw what you did.
I'm so terribly
Done
sorry.
anything bad recently?
Excuse me, what did I do?
Not pure. You hit a child. Not pure.
What?
A puppet child. You hit a puppet child.
I hit a fake child.
Is that what makes it justify for you? You call them fake? And he kind of looks at you with clearly, he's just a douche.
I told you they could be assholes. And not the fun ones that you two enjoy.
I must admit I've been very naughty.
I tried to help. I'm going to see my wife now. Goodbye. And he just kind of farts out a rainbow and flies through the sky.
Well, shit.
What a
That was
bullshit
pretty
reward.
useless.
You know, I'm beginning to think that this pure of heart business is just an excuse for unicorns to be a bunch of fucking dicks.
I told you they're assholes.
Well, at least we know where to look for both of your whatever you lost.
Anyway, I guess let's how about, I have an idea. How about let's do just a once over search of the dungeon off screen while we take a bio break.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's take a bio break. Meet back in a few minutes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Microphone. They can hear you, they can hear me, they don't hear the music no more, and we're back on stream.
Who's
Hooray.
they?
Dream.
You know, they.
It's
The
me.
royal
I have
they.
to they them.
Like,
The
are you
people
saying,
on the other side of the wall.
are you saying they the way that Kanye West says they, or
They who see all.
okay, so it's just a gender thing then. Okay, cool,
The ceaseless water.
nice.
Alright, you guys have not checked out the Tin Soldier Barracks, the Workhouse Dormitory, the Family Tree, and the Textile Mill.
I thought we were doing all our searching off screen.
Oh, that's
Think
what you
the
meant by that.
family tree-
I thought you meant like you all checked the list while pooping to determine what was going on.
No, I mean I'm tired of searching.
Yeah.
Then
I mean, I'm good with going to the family tree.
the other areas seem rather boring, except for the plot important family tree that I did not railroad you to. You came here of your own free will.
Sure did.
I am asking politely to be railroaded.
Also, you said you're going to send the DM $20 and a little kiss on the forehead.
Aw. How sweet.
Wait, what?
The
No,
room-
like he cut out halfway through. They cut out halfway through, so I have no clue what just happened.
Oh, I said I am not railroading you. Also, you're going to send the DM $20 and a little kiss on the forehead.
I mean, sure. I don't know how I'm gonna send a kiss on the forehead, but I'll give it a shot.
Just give a
But they
kiss
have
to the
feet
postal
sent
worker.
off.
Go to
I don't know
USPS,
where
kiss them on the
they've been.
forehead. They'll know where to go.
They know it inherently.
The room has 3 doors and a wood-carved staircase ascending to the higher level. The walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles. Nestled amongst which are 5 animated portraits. One of a svelte, dark-haired woman, and the others depicting hags.
Gasp.
You recognize 2 of the hags as Bavlorna Brightstraw, a toadish hag, and a Granny Nightshade, which is a hag with a wind-up key on her back, 1 empty eye socket, and a wooden eye held in her hand.
Oh, and by the way, if Kenneth didn't take it, because I don't know if it's actually worth money or not, Harvey took the eyeball.
Yeah, Kenneth wouldn't have taken an eyeball.
Yeah, so Harvey's taking the eyeball.
All right.
I wasn't sure if it existed outside of of her turning into ash.
Yeah.
No, the one in the eyeball that was
the
in
bedroom.
the toy box.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead, JD.
That was one of the 105 gold that it was made of. Like, it was just listed as an item, but I explained to you the gold value of it, so we don't have to, go about,
Fair enough.
give me your 3 lanterns, and I give you 2 turds.
I was thinking it was like a magical item, Haggai sort of thing, but if it's just part of Kenneth's treasure, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, the only thing of value in there was your wand of color, your princess wand of color spray, which is
Nice.
mildly problematic, but it's funny enough that every trans person in the party will get over it.
I'll allow it.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the P word pass, I guess.
I think it's funny.
Cool.
By the power vested in me. Yeah.
By all transdom.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah,
Harvey's like, I'm an ally now.
He gets a silver ally sticker.
Not willing to put himself in the community bracket. Just an ally still.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is gay, so I guess he's gone past ally. I've transcended allydom now.
as a gay man, I am your ally.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you're in a
He's
room.
the D in the LGBT. Fuck.
There's a big spooky tree holding up 4 paintings. 2 of them are hags you have already dealt with. 1 you have killed. And then there's 2 remaining hags and a svelte woman.
Okay. Do any of them look familiar?
Dude.
The ones that we dealt with.
Well, yeah, aside from the ones that we've dealt with.
Roll me a history check.
Oh.
All of us, or
Anyone who's pondering if any of these look familiar.
okay.
One of these hags is George Washington.
You kind of recognize the svelte, dark-haired woman, but you can't quite place where. You know she has a very commanding presence, though.
Oh, my history is 3, so +3.
She looks cool.
Yeah.
And possibly rich.
What the hell? I'm gonna roll. I'm not gonna get anything, but I'll roll.
You said history?
Yeah.
Yeah. How well does Cantaloupe know his history?
Oh shit! I got a critical.
No.
Hey.
You got a 7 plus 1, so it should be an 8. I don't know why it freaked out over that.
I think the 2 pluses?
Oh,
Yeah, it freaked out over my 2 pluses.
okay. So, Cantaloupe, Bloom. You both are kind of looking at it. You know she's Velt. She's very familiar. Cantaloupe, you could have swore you've seen someone that looked like her at the carnival. And Harvey, you remember. There was a mannequin in front of the Hall of Mirrors that looked just like this woman. The woman in this painting is clearly Tasha, famed witch.
So she's not one of the hags. She's the hot chick between the hags.
She is on the same line as the 3 hags in these 4 portraits, yes.
Hey, isn't that bitch from the cauldron?
The what now?
The cauldron of everything. Tasha, she's on the brand. She's on the box art. She's she's like the Aunt Jemima. She's the Aunt Jemima of magic.
What's an Aunt Jemima?
I don't have an Aunt Jemima.
God, you people have gotta get out to the real world one of these days. My point being, she's a
Real
famous
world?
witch, isn't she? Tasha.
I sleep in the woods.
I think that's the real world.
Harvey is really starting to regret some things.
Yeah.
Well, I sleep in the woods. Do you sleep in the woods? No, I sleep in a bed with my wife.
I sleep in a big bed with my centaur fuckboy.
When he's not sleeping in the woods.
Incredible session.
We've learned a lot today.
We sure have. Okay, so what's the
Shady.
point? What's
I was
the
about
point
to
of this
say-
fucking family tree?
Is there anything weird about the room aside from the giant portraits?
I'll say, Harvey and Canterlope, you two also notice the mother of all witches is is one of the other portraits you don't recognize. The one that is above the other four portraits, there is a terrifying portrait of Baba Yaga, the mother of all witches.
Oh. I
Did
don't like
Baba
that.
Yaga have kids?
You know, when I was straight, I had a mother-in-law like that.
At least four.
I think she made that house a home. Ooh,
She made that house a mobile home.
Ooh.
I was about to say it's got legs.
They go all the way up. She just had them lengthened.
It's got legs. It knows how to use them.
So, like, is there anything in the room besides the portraits, like books or anything weird to poke at?
No, this is just sort of like a staircase hallway that has a family tree wedged in it with a spooky tree.
So what I'm getting is there are 3 sisters that are hags, but they also have a sister that's Tasha. And then they were all birthed or brought into this world by Baba Yaga?
Yeah. That's kind of what I got too, I think.
Are they jealous that they're not as famous apparently or pretty as their other sister?
Are they all Gruntilda? I mean,
I still have the dragon, right?
Yeah.
You know anything about these ladies?
He kind of looks like he's like, well, that's my mama, Gray Nightshade. That's my Aunt Bavlorna. She smells funny. That's my other aunt, Endlin. And I don't know who that weird one is with the chicken scratch. Oh, I gotta send you guys the Tasha painting.
Baba Yaga.
And yeah, that one's Baba Yaga. It's scary. It looks like Keanu Reeves.
Oh my. What is this symbol on her cheek?
Harvey, you know, you
Looks
rolled
like
high
a-
enough. That Tasha has some remnants of her mother Baba Yaga with a chicken foot tattoo.
I was about to say, it looks like a chicken foot.
Harvey's looking at the painting of the woman. He's like, man, I just turned gay, too. Couldn't have met her in the last 7 years. No, I had to meet her right as soon as I turned gay. All right, fine, sure. All right. Anyway, what are we talking about?
What?
Yeah, Harvey just turns back to the group. Anyway, what are we talking about?
So we now know why all these hags are connected. There may
Do we?
be some jealousy. They're sisters.
Possibly.
Sisters.
Yes.
Just because they may possibly have different fathers doesn't mean they're not sisters.
I was just emphasis on cis.
Oh, okay.
Indeed.
I was gonna make a joke because nobody would fuck Baba Yaga more than once.
Anyway, what are we doing here?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Kenneth's gonna roll a perception check because what I'm specifically looking for is to notice if these portraits have any weird markings on the wall. I'm trying to figure out if, like, maybe they're the type of portraits that swing around and there's like a safe or something behind them.
Good thinking. There might be money behind there.
And my rolls continue to roll. It's a 10.
Harvey is going to give you assistance. He's going to use the help action, so roll twice.
Okay. Let's see if that does anything different.
So with
Well-
that 10,
Or somehow. With the 10.
are you just looking, or are you doing anything else, like while trying to perceive it and search for a hidden passage or stuff, whatever?
I think he's just looking, mostly because he also knows that these hags be crazy, and so he doesn't want to touch anything unless he has a good reason to.
Not bad logic.
All you see is the black thorny tree kind of menacingly wrapping itself around the portraits.
Yeah, so this room's kind of boring. Do we want to go?
No, is this tree alive or is it dead?
It is alive, but it's a bad tree. It's like it's a bad tree.
It's a stinky tree. Okay.
Bad to the bone.
So do we-
Bad to the bark.
Does this tree need to be disciplined?
Normally, everyone. Normally, I'd be against this sort of thing, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but what if we burn down this tree?
Harvey's already got a match.
Oh, you had that, and you don't have cigarettes.
I examine the tree to see if there are any like magical properties, natural properties. Why is this tree bad?
Stinky tree.
Yes. Describe kind of how you would examine it.
I'm gonna go up and see first if I can even identify the type of tree, and then look for traces of magic in the tree after that if I can't identify the tree itself. Like by going up to it, looking at its leaves, investigating it, seeing the shape of its thorns.
All right. Hit me with some Arcana, some investigation, whatever is your highest roll out of those, Jelly.
Can I do some nature? Arcana and nature are the same, so. There you go.
You can tell. Oh, give me a second. The
Nice.
thorns are clearly imbued with magic, and they seem to be thirsty.
Ew.
Stinky tree.
Harvey's already pouring like oil around the base of the tree.
Am I able to tell what type of tree it is, or just that it's a magical tree?
It is a magical tree that probably has not. You can tell it has not had any major leaf growth or anything in quite some time. Even though it appears to be a dead tree, even though it is clearly alive and has grown throughout this kind of towery area.
I have a feeling it's not thirsty for water.
I think you're right. I also wasn't thirsty for water.
You're what?
Nothing.
That was the most Xavier Renegade Angel line you've said.
So, in response to Canterlope's jive about, oh, now you smoke cigarettes, but without looking at Canterlope or anyone, he just says, almost to the room, he just says, I only smoke after I make a bad decision. And then he throws a lit match into the puddle and then lights up a cigarette with it.
Cantaloupe gasps and holds a hand to his chest.
We should all take a step back.
Clearly affronted.
Yeah, I hold on to the dragon and kind of run away as they start setting shit on fire, and I'm like, okay.
I assume as the flame goes up, you are in the center of Lone Lurch. It's the largest tower. The flames seem to hungrily grasp at the walls. You see that the paintings kind of fade, not as if they're being burned at first, but more like they are being overexposed until they are just 4 white canvases, and then they are eaten alongside the rest of the tree. The fire starts to threaten to go throughout more of the building, if not all of Lone Lurch.
I say
Um,
we leave immediately.
what do I got?
I'm,
What do I got?
I'm gonna let my passive insight tell me if I should care if this spreads to the rest of Loam Lurch, or should I not?
You seem to have grabbed everything of value from it, and you have seen the only plot important room you've missed.
Cantaloupe makes his way to the exit immediately.
Yeah, I grab the dragon and start trying to shoo children.
Yeah.
They
Harvey-
should have been evacuated by now.
Yeah, as you grab the last of the 11 orphans, as the dragon, it kind of does that cat wiggle thing where it's trying to get out but not super hard, mumbling about how it's finally warm and comfy in there. He always hated that hallway.
Yeah, Harvey's gonna bring up the rear, just leaving this awful place. He had some plans initially before this all started. It was like, oh, he could take over management and just kind of, put the kids and their families to work at the new Feywild Buffalo Wild Wings. But now his heart's not in it anymore, and he's not entirely certain why. So he's just gonna let it all burn.
That's so depressing.
Kenneth,
You can't be my Buffalo Wild Wings. I guess you're gonna be someone else's problem.
Oh my god.
are you going to do anything besides evacuate?
No, I'm leaving.
Yeah, fuck this place.
I ain't got a reason to stay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You all make it safely across the
No,
wooden
no.
bridge. You kind of hear whines and creaks as the tree sort of falls into itself. Evil toys and sort of vicious sounding contraptions go off as each part sort of collapses into itself. The fire spreads unnaturally fast, but the main based fallen log seems to be mostly naturally burning after a few minutes.
Well,
Cantaloupe feels very sound in his decision. To have suggested, burn it all down.
I feel like the kids can probably find their own way back to their little clubhouse. What say we
have to go back to the clubhouse anyways to get the oil can man.
That's in character. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Let's go ahead that way. Maybe we could use some unicorn magic to fast travel.
As you make your way across thither, it seems to have lightened up. Everyone, you start to feel a little bit more your age.
Okay, sweet.
As you have, as you felt younger and more revitalized and nostalgic, you now feel more in the present, more of how you normally would through your day to day. There seems to be a little more color added to the forest around you. It's a little bit calmer. You occasionally pass a red cap who's so flabbergasted he's not even sure which curse word to throw at you.
Fuck, you got a staring problem?
Well, do they?
Do they what?
Got a
Do they
staring problem.
They all sort of go, no, jackass, no. And they kind of wander off.
I take a step forward to see if they flinch.
They have already cowered and fled.
Good. Harvey still feels nothing from it, though.
As you reach the... God damn it, I wish they had this just a little bit better organized for me specifically. As you reach Little Oak, you see the kids are all quite crowded. They're all hugging and showing affection to one another. There's occasionally The older kids start to look at the younger ones for injuries, are helping them take off their shackles, and giving them juice boxes, water, and fresh cut fruit.
Okay.
Good. I wonder how Blorbo's doing.
Does he have his glizzies?
I sure
Yes.
hope he has his glizzies.
Yeah, I really.
Somewhere. He's having a glizzy.
Yeah, I doubt these kids are gonna have any reason for us to stick around. They're fucking children after all. What do you say we just head on
We gotta
back to
get
base camp?
Oil Man, and then we can go.
Oi! And Will kind of walks up. Y'all did nice. You didn't even beat up the kids like you said you would.
I mean, we can.
Oh, I forgot.
Honestly, I forgot. Yeah.
Damn it.
If
We
you
did
want,
what?
you can round up your 20 strongest children and have them go 20-on-1 here.
Just a second, our roommate's cat keeps opening our door. Hang on.
He wants to be on the side of the children.
I mean, you could open a little, like, child fight club? Is that what you want to do?
Kinderkampfturnier.
No, there's no need for that, bro. You did good enough. We don't want to put you down. I mean, we know you're a little weak for your age. You're a little bit of an old grandpa, but you're still good.
Excuse me?
I suplex the child. I suplex the nearest child.
Bloom is snickering to herself as the children call him old.
No, roll for initiative.
Holy shit.
Will would be the nearest one. Are you sure you want
All
to
right.
do this?
This is the one who insulted me, right?
This is the one that said you're old. Yes.
All right. I'm grabbing him by the shirt collar and I'm lifting him up to eye level.
Roll
Stop
me
fighting.
an opposed strength check.
Okay. It's gonna be a 21, big man.
All right. You picked
Oh,
up this
no.
child. He is much heavier than you expected him to be.
Uh-huh.
And he just kind of gives you a look of disdain.
This is so tense. My god, the tension.
What do you do now that you have a child up to your eye level?
I'm going to since he's not opposing me anymore, I thought he was gonna oppose me. I just
He
bring
did.
him
He
in
rolled
close.
an 18. You succeeded in picking him up.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I bring him in close, just eye to eye, while he's just dangling in the air. Say that one more time.
All right, bruv. I mean, you look a little old. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you're definitely in your 80s, right?
So I am going to drop him and unsheath my weapon in the same moment, and with the sort of like in baseball where you like throw the baseball up in the air and then try to hit it with the bat in the same motion. I'm going to whack him with the flat part of my mop lance.
Roll me a D100.
Oh my god.
Seven.
Upon swinging the bat, it sort of slows down. And and you feel it kind of struggle right before it hits the target and then loop around as if there are magnets propelling it away from the child.
So like Harvey, like very psychotically, he picks up this child and threatens them, and when the kid isn't cowed by the threat, he is ready to not kill the kid, but absolutely punish the kid in a way that a child does not deserve to be punished. But as he does, his own gigantic berserk dragon slayer sword is just caught and slowed in midair before just being blasted out of his hand and thrown in the opposite direction. And the kid just kind of thunks against the ground, unharmed, but a little disgruntled.
Exactly.
You can't win them all, comrade. Anyway, I think you look distinguished.
Harvey says, "You're lucky my friends are here." And then he stomps off.
I mean, you could do some more skincare.
So, little oil can friend here. We said he'd help guide you. But Squid's got a little quiet. He'll probably need some of that slippery oil, if you got any.
Wait, what? They need oil? Oh yeah.
God damn it. You do this. Come here.
I love how no one tried to stop Harvey from hurting this child. I think we all just, as a party, collectively agreed these kids suck.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay, IRL.
No,
I am famed for just watching people crash and burn and not stopping.
Okay, Bloom has just given up because she knows whatever she says, Harvey's not going to listen no matter what. So
Oh,
she's
good,
like,
she's
fine,
learning.
hurt the kid. Whatever. Like, to the point of frustration of just walking off because she feels like she's never seen.
Wasn't it you or was it Kenneth who picked up the oils at the toy shop?
I thought either Canterlope or Harvey had the
Yeah,
oil
I
last.
thought y'all used it for the sex.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I used the alchemy jug.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I've never used
I
one.
think I ended up picking up the oil because I was dealing with the things that make the oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I wish JD would stop watching that fucking rat.
What fucking rat?
There's this rat on TikTok, and the guy draws cute little animations of him, and he does hip hop dance moves and wears jeans, and the only thing he says is "Yeah."
He just
Sounds
goes,
like a quality rat.
yeah.
So Harvey is just going to, on his own, without waiting for anybody, is just walking back to base camp where the balloon is.
What are the cool kids doing?
Do you think we should just let him
Giving the oil to the oil guy? Because if Harvey's not going to participate, I'm just going to keep doing shit without him.
Yeah.
As you kind of pour some slippery oil into the boil, he kind of lets out a few squeaks and goes like, "Ah, that's better." It's kind of ironic I get all stiffened up without some oil, but I mean, you know how it is. So I guess you saved the kids, and I gotta take you to Yon now.
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. I'd like to get out of here.
Indeed.
Yeah.
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 We do have a balloon.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Take me to your balloon.
You got it. He scoops up the oil can.
As you scoop up the oil can. And return to the balloon, you see Blorbo has patched up the balloon with glizzies, and the Scarecrow Clapperclaw is helping the Toad, that was your pilot, inflate the balloon using an engine, like using the jet engine-y part of the balloon.
Oh, excellent.
And Harvey is like not helping them. He's more just setting up like tents for like about 20, 30 feet away from what they're doing.
Yeah, we got the vehicle taken care of. We can get out of here.
I think a rest does sound good.
It'd be
Yeah.
nice to rest somewhere we don't have to worry.
Yeah, we've pretty much taken care of all the threats around here. We don't know what things are going to be like on the ground wherever we end up next. What do you say we all just pop a squat here, and then once we're all recovered, then we'll head to the next area?
That sounds very good.
Hey, yo, that sounds like a real good idea, just in case, if there's some sort of omniscient god who is crafting our destinies and stories, and he didn't quite set everything up for the third world because he thought you'd get lost in a mansion.
That
Okay.
sounds very specific.
You know, Blorbo, you say the craziest things. You got any extra glizzies for us?
I got better than that. And he pulls out a t-shirt cannon and he just starts firing glizzies like a minigun indiscriminately everywhere. Occasionally, one of the combat raccoons shows up, grabs it, and goes like, "Yeah," and then eats it.
Holy shit, the combat raccoons. Okay.
Yeah. As we're all just kind of chilling out and getting camp set up, Harvey is just going to be staring at the most phallic sword lance thing you've ever seen and just trying to make sense of all the stuff that's happened today.
Would you like someone to talk to?
Harvey kind of tenses up. You know, I'm not.
Say no more. I shall leave you to it.
I was about to say, or do you just need to exist by yourself or exist with someone next to you? I've
Harvey
got
doesn't
yarn I
answer.
can...
Cantaloupe sits a polite distance away.
Gotcha.
And I'll sit next to Cantaloupe.
Aw.
Cantaloupe, have you ever held yarn before?
Have
I?
that's a good question,
It's
DM.
not.
Should I roll history?
If you want, I mean, would it make sense for your character's backstory?
Probably not. No, I don't think so.
Not yet.
Now it's not hard. You just hold your hands out like this.
Okay.
And then she places yarn up across both your hands and just begins to quietly knit without saying anything from the yarn in your hands.
Interesting. Go on.
Hello, this is Shim, or Schim, as
Sorry.
I knit. I'm knitting a sweater or a scarf from the fancy silk yarn.
Kenneth's doing face care.
This is very nice. What were we making again?
We're making a scarf.
Oh, okay, a scarf.
Kenneth looks over. Is it the silk one?
Yes.
I look good in all colors.
Can we make scarves for everyone?
If I have enough yarn, yes. It will take some time, though.
Friendship scarves? Friendship scarves?
If you wish, Cantaloupe.
I think I'd like that. You see, we gotta bring it around to wholesome end of the day.
With all the debauchery in the middle?
Yes. Exactly. Wholesome. On account of all the holes.
So is any other important role playing going to be taken care of?
Yeah, I thought so. Hold on just a sec.
Okay. How
Let's see,
long
what
does
role
this?
playing are we missing?
How long does a scarf take to make?
Oh, it takes a while, but if you have things to do after she's done with the first skein, she'll let you free.
Oh no, he's just really excited about making friendship scarves.
Let's see, what's the... she'll go through the stab it, strangle it, scoop out its guts knitting technique.
You know, I'm quite partial to orange.
See if I can find some orange. Is there anything else that needs to happen tonight?
Kenneth calls over Harvey, like, so he called you old. Do you want to like borrow any of this? And just
Yeah, you cut out for me, Matt.
holding
Oh my
out
God.
the ice cream. It's good for the wrinkles.
It's not.
We keep losing you. At least I am.
Yeah, I just. Oh no, I'm making dramatic
Yeah.
pauses, but I think the dramatic.
Oh, I lost. I got to disconnect. I think I lost my internet.
Oh no. Yeah, we can hear you. Oh no.
All
Yeah,
right,
we can
now I'm
I'll hear
back.
you.
Yay.
Yeah, sorry. It's probably Discord just being a cunt. But no, Harvey says it's not that. It's not. I know that I'm the oldest person here. I'm not magically considering. That doesn't bother me. I'm just. I got what I was looking for, but I don't. I thought this was the reason why I wasn't happy.
Really? You
But I
thought
get.
this was it?
It's been so long since I've been myself that I just kind of thought that being happy would come with it, you know? But was I unhappy the whole time?
I mean, probably, but I think most people kind of are.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for the talk, Kenneth. Good talk. I appreciate it.
Kenneth's not good at talking like this, so he just holds out the face cream. I mean, like, you do kind of need this.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He just as a gesture of good faith, he just sticks a finger in there and just. I'm not even sure if this is gonna work on rabbit fur, but he's still gonna like kind of dab it under his eyes, regardless. This is how this. I haven't done skincare in so long. The last time I was gay, I was in my 20s. I never learned skincare. I think. How do I do this?
I mean, you just kind of rub it into the fur. I mean, your fur's looking really kind of like not very lustrous. It's very kind of dull.
I should hope it would have a healthy glow by now.
That only lasts so long.
Oh, you're right.
So this should help. It'll moisturize. It'll make it look a little healthier.
Again, I think you look quite nice.
Thank you. And he's gonna rub this stuff into his face, and he says, "You know, Kenneth, I think you are probably the only person I've met in this whole damn Feywild who hasn't at one point tried to fuck me."
Well, yeah, you're poor.
I
don't think Bloom has.
Bloom hasn't. Bloom doesn't like dick.
Before Bloom declared her lesbianism, she was making like blowjob references to him.
No, she wasn't. She never
Okay.
has.
Okay. I mean, these are on recordings, so it's okay. You can cut that out later.
Oh my god.
But anyway, Harvey says, so I wanted to say, and he claps a shoulder on Kenneth. He claps a hand on Kenneth's shoulder. It's been nice to just, have a moment where I didn't have to, try to just kind of be for a minute.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Don't worry about it. Have a good night, Kenneth.
I mean, I really kind of think you're flattering yourself here, but okay.
Yeah, and he just goes to his little tent and just doesn't come out for the rest of the night.
Very smooth, Kenneth.
Are the sweater suaves wanting to do anything else?
No, I'm fine.
Nah.
All right, we will call it there. Let me
Hooray.
hang up the stream.